Veal and lamb together? That's disgusting.
What's that little finger spell?
I don't know. Alright, we're live now.
Oh, what?
It's been live. No, here we go. 3, 2, 1, live.
Can't bounce around.
Lockstep, put up the chords.
Yeah.
So slow, just get all the soft shit. What are you doing?
Looking for a savior to come. Looking for a city where every time they'll sing it windows, they'll sing my Savior, and my loved ones too.
Watching me, watching you, watching me. Alright, I think we're good. No, before the fade out of the phone. I'll be a backup doodle-doo person. Keep that ready. Alright, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to On the QT, Jensen Lentz with Joshua and El Jefe. After a 2-week hiatus, we are now on episode 28. So, gotta get right into it because we got lots of stuff to talk about. It's been 2 weeks. We were gonna do the show when we were driving home from Seattle last Saturday, but I figured the road noise might be super annoying because it was irritating me. So, and then we figured just to do a quick little commercial so you guys knew that we didn't forget, and it's still a thing. So, yes. So, I am drinking something different. It's called Ezra something whiskey and Diet Ginger Ale. I recommend Ezra Brooks. I think good stuff. It's on the cheap shelf. Rolling Rock.
Seltzer.
Yay. So, hi, baby Ace, if you're watching. What are you guys drinking? What are you guys drinking? And I put ice in this cup and left for 4 hours, and there's still ice in it. So I'm very proud, very happy with this. Hello, Dan Alejandro. Thanks for tuning in. So I've got everybody on both the apps going at the same time. Good times. Okay. So everyone says they're bored and locked. Are you bored?
I'm never bored.
What have you been doing with all your time?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. This week, decorating for Halloween. You can see it behind us.
He just threw that up like to show the Festivus.
Festivus.
Yes. So I'm going to be getting that shed soon. I'm very excited because we'll all be going live like every 10 minutes because everything will be set up. And
what's the shed called, Josh?
Detached office.
No, that.
Cabana. Content Cabana.
Content Cabana.
The Content Cabana, because we're going to be in there making content. So I'm very excited about this. We'll have the dope light system, and we can maybe even teach the kids to start streaming when they play video games so they can have their own Twitch channel, and they can be super cool like that, because that's what he said he wanted to do when he grew up. He grew up, when I grew up, I want to be a YouTube star. I was like, yeah, you and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So, another story, I forget.
So it's not working?
Oh, we have our awesome light fixture, which I posted pictures of the before and after. We had our contractor put a window in. We have an awesome chandelier. When I showed the picture to the electrician, they go, "That's the front of your house. It doesn't match with the Google Earth." I'm like, "No, that's the back door. It's up by the pool." So, like, that's supposed to be a thing where it looks like it's the front door, but it's not. So, anyways, we're gonna get it fixed next week. Maybe get a light installed. Very excited. Very excited. So, what about you?
I don't know.
Go ahead. Cat's out of the bag. We were on the road.
Yeah, we were on the road.
So
Well, 2 weeks ago, we didn't host a show because myself and the boys were en route to Indiana. We flew Alaska. It's a direct flight from Seattle. Yes, from Seattle to Indianapolis. My thinking was if we did a direct flight, it's one less airport that we're in, so one less set of germs that we're going to get, blah, blah, blah. I have to say, though, the airlines, both flights to Indianapolis and from Indianapolis, both airlines or both airplanes were super clean. Like I've never seen them cleaner. I think they're taking responsibility with what they're supposed to do. I felt really safe. Wore the mask the whole time. Everybody did. It was great. So if you're friends with the boys or related to or whatnot, they are in Indiana for one more week. They come back on November 1st. So,
and we were afraid to talk about it because we're closeted people when it comes to leaving the house because we think we make smart decisions, and I'm a fiend with the hand sanitizer, but I don't want to promote anybody else to leave the house ever because then we get shamed on the internet.
Well, you do get shamed, and it was important that I go. Dexter, stop that. And it was important that the boys went to see my mom. Hi, Mom, if you're watching. Hi, boys, if you're watching. Dexter, stop that.
It likes to sound it out in the furniture.
I've got lots of things done in Indiana. Saw very few people. Just didn't really have the time. I guess that's about it.
It was not a vacation. It was family maintenance.
Yeah, family maintenance, things that you have to do, things that you want to do. And honestly, I didn't have a lot of time because we were busy the whole time, and I needed to do some just hanging out with my mom. So
Chillax.
I don't think my mom chillaxes either. She's another person that would never be bored. So there's always something to do.
If you tell your board what happens.
Have to read a book.
Our kids tell their board let's go pull some weeds or pick up dog food. We'll keep them gainfully employed for sure. So I was working from home yesterday and the power went out. That was awesome. And so I was not prepared. My hotspot was not set up on my phone, and my backup power brick, I guess, died even though I charged it a year ago. So charged now, and I'm ready to go mobile. If power goes out, I'm ready to patch it through because I want to be able to work from home and not have to go into work if I have to. So that was amazing. So I guess there was 3,100 people out of power in the 2-mile radius, and it said the cause was wildlife. So it came on, turned off at 2, and then came on at 5:15. So I get to send out the special newsletter. It's very exciting.
So did we ever figure out what kind of wildlife?
I don't know. Could have been Sammy Hagar or some of that Ace Party movie. Yeah, I don't know if Sammy Hagar. So that was cool. It's nice though that we have a friend that lives a block away, Melissa, if you're watching, and she's on a different grid. So if we're out of power, she has power, or vice versa, whatever. So it's always kind of cool to help each other out if we need to. So that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I don't know.
Today?
Oh, no. I also stayed in a hotel while I was there, and super clean. I think all the hotels are doing a 24 or 48-hour thing between guests in the rooms. So again, I felt really safe, really clean. Everybody was wearing a mask. So
yeah. So it was the most minimalist hotel in the coolest way, and we got totally pinspired.
Oh yeah, we stayed. Josh picked me up because my flight was late. Was late at night, not late, but it was late in the evening. It just made more sense for us to stay there than to drive home, tired and stuff. So that way we could meander on our way home and stop to different towns, the vintage shop, and do more touristy stuff. While just
so I got
driving
a couple hours early. A bunch of restaurants in the area. I didn't feel like being adventurous when I'm traveling because my stomach gets weird, and I know his would too. So Pizza Hut it was, and it said 30 minutes, took an hour. But the cool thing about the hotel was every 20 yards there was hand sanitizer everywhere, and I wasn't
everywhere.
But then I learned now to use my own hand sanitizer because the other day where were we at? I forget. We're at a store and they had free hand sanitizer. I'm like, yay! And my hands stunk for 2 hours. I washed them twice and they still smell like perfume. So now I bring my own BYOHS, bring my own hand sanitizer. Yeah. So yeah, You know, I get excited when I see free stuff. It's spelled like Shalimar or like After 5 or something like Mommy Silver. Ugh. You ever heard those names before?
Shalimar.
What about Jean Nate? She never wore that old.
Shalimar wasn't a Estee Lauder one. We sold it at this store I used to work at in my hometown, Beals Menswear. They had a small,
Name drop. They gone.
ladies department. They gone, long gone. You know, sad. It was a really nice store. That's where I learned to gift wrap with 3 tiny pieces of tape. And if you exceeded that tiny piece of tape, you get in trouble.
I let him use all the tape he wants. Why didn't I have the tape? It's
I still wrap like that though.
Word. So I've been I binge watch the show called Living by Yourself, Living with Yourself. It's got Paul Rudd on it. It's I believe Netflix exclusive, and I watched all like 8 episodes. Premise is they make it so they clone him, but they clone him in the same age he is at, so it's instantly he's got a twin, which is all kinds of wackiness ensues, and it's kind of dark too because it's kind of like Fargo in a dark way, I guess. So, but I recommend it. It's good. Also, I watched Special, which is on Netflix, and it was about this guy who's got cerebral palsy, and he's like trying to navigate like young gay life in California, in LA, and so it's like all the complexities, and it's like very cringy, very funny, and very heartfelt. So I recommend that. So, what else? Estate sale.
Yeah,
Went to an estate sale today. Very exciting.
we were on our way.
I was trying to do a timeline, but
Oh.
we're bouncing around.
Yeah, we are bouncing around. Anyway, anywho, I wanted to go to this vintage store in St. Helens, Oregon, and because they have amazing blow molds, and I'm nuts about blow molds.
It should be like bonkers for blow molds.
So on our way there, we saw this sign for estate sale. So we
Almost got into accidents.
it's like that bumper sticker. I break for Roman sales.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Better than I break for Who's Nation. I've seen that one.
the house that this estate sale in was epic,
It was a
and
split level in like a V shape.
total mid-century, amazing view. They own
Shag carpet.
lots of property around this place. The high point was they had the wallpaper of my bedroom growing up in one of the rooms. So
It's like this.
trains,
It's totally like from Green Acres or something like that.
Green Acres.
I don't know that era. Lakeshore, Michigan. Oh, it's all Midwestern stuff. That's why I never saw it before. And they had this green orange shag carpet, which is super trampled, but super cool.
Yeah. So take me back to my childhood days.
You got verklempt.
I did. Fond memories. I was all excited to see it.
Our friend Caleb has this curtain in his house. It's the same like fabric that we had on our bunk beds as kids. That we had like instead of box springs, they had I guess boxes or something. But they had this cowboy fabric, and I was like, I see them, I'm like, whoa! It takes me back, like staring there, yelling at my brother, "Shut up! I'm trying to sleep." So,
Caleb was the guy that married us, by the
which
way.
I posted online 2 days ago because it wasn't in the secret, not the secret group, it was in the group, and so I had to republicize it. So it's awesome. If you haven't seen it, it's great. It's basically 10 minutes of funny shtick. It's good stuff.
It is.
I
Happy day.
I recommend it.
So got lots of really good deals at really great prices at this estate sale.
What was your favorite thing?
Seeing what brought you the most joy.
As we were going to ring up the sale, they took my credit card, which was awesome. I looked, just one last little scan like I do, and there was this container with golf clubs in it, and the container was this plastic Oregonian newspaper box that people actually have them. They still use them, but I thought it was cool because it was old timey. So we have the metal one in front of the house, and we're going to use the other one for something else. We can make it a shelf, make a cornucopia. I don't know, all kinds of stuff we can do with it. But I was super stoked about it.
You're reaching, but yeah, so that was cool.
YouTube's behind by 2 minutes.
And then we went into St. Helens to
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town, totally spaced like it's October and it's Halloween Town.
Did we? That's why we're going for Halloween stuff.
No, I went for Halloween stuff, but I forgot that it was Halloween Town and
Festiveness.
from the movie with Debbie Reynolds.
Whom I've dined with.
Halloween Town, 1998 or something like that. Anywho, we found really good parking. It wasn't all that crazy crowded. Wasn't really. I totally spaced it until we were on our way.
It wasn't. It was like they're having this event, but this town was so small. It was like maybe not even 100 people around, probably.
Maybe.
And it was loud.
But I found a blow mold that I am. This one here, I haven't plugged it in yet.
Still a tag on it.
That much cheaper than I can find anywhere else because I've been like looking.
It's an
for that
iconic,
one.
coveted piece.
Yeah, I've been looking for a long time. And then we found this other one I'm going to post on my Instagram of this melty, scary candle. I've never seen this before. It was really, really cool. And each side is different. So it's two-faced.
Like our friends. That's what I said to the lady that she was taking out.
Yeah, so that was great. Fun stuff. And then we stopped on our way back at, what was the place called?
Goodwill?
No.
Oh, the restaurant. I posted about it. Like family dining in Warren.
Warren Country.
Yeah, Country Inn. I think that's
Country
right.
Inn, Warren Country Inn.
Yeah.
Super good stuff.
Prices were right, and they had cocktails in the restaurant, and they had social distancing and the stinky hand sanitizer that I had mine. So it was. We went to the restaurant. In the restaurant, we were basically the first people in this banquet room. We were there for like 20 minutes, and then somebody else came in. They were like good 15 yards off.
At least. So yeah, social distancing, eating. It was a good day.
We can't eat in the van with messy food because we'll get gross.
Yeah, I need lots of napkins, you know.
So Daniel Alejandro says he learned how to gift wrap at Neiman Marcus. It's a handy skill.
Oh wow, it is a handy skill.
So I dined with Debbie Reynolds, and we were all waiting, clamoring to know. I went on a gay cruise in 2007, and Debbie Reynolds and Deborah Gibson were those celebrities.
Shake Your Love.
Yeah, she did that, and she was also
Shake Your Love.
she was in Chicago too.
Oh.
So she did some of those songs. I was at the steakhouse where you had to pay extra to dine with, because my friend Tim Buck, if he's watching. We were sitting there. Of course, I was getting a $50 baked potato. So she was at the table like next to us, and she went like this. That's why he's doing that all the time, because she was like 10 feet away from me. Like, yeah, we dined together, so it's not a big deal. So I don't think, and I didn't actually watch her perform. That's all I needed. That's all I needed to see her do that, and I was like, oh, that's amazing. So, anywho, what about, is it time for your scandal? What's that? It's this week in Facebook?
We already kind of talked about it, didn't we?
What about any trolls or anything? So
Well,
yeah,
I post my movie.
if you want to have a good time, you should look at the Schitt's Creek official fan club. Their comments are always like, someone says something nice, and then it just spirals down. Same with Kate Brown, our governor. If you
Go to Kate
the,
Brown.
You want to go to the well of internet drama? Boom, go there. I'm sure you've seen enough of drama, but
Poor Kate Brown.
It's like
People are
they-
just so mean.
like she's wearing Where's Waldo. Like, this is from last year. Like, well, no one's gonna try to find you. Like, what? I thought it was adorable.
I would try to find Kate
We've had
Brown.
cocktails.
We did have cocktails with Kate Brown. Huh. So,
Am I joking out now?
I don't know.
Is your-
I don't really have a rant this week.
Oh.
I don't think I have a rant. Do I have a rant?
You know, I have a rant. Did you watch the debates? I watched the debates this time. He didn't.
I watched the last 10 minutes. I was working out in the yard in the dark, but I had stuff I had to do.
It was painful.
No, I got all that stuff done.
No, I'm saying that watching the
Oh.
debates. Oh, nice. So, backwards. So we can do.
Nice shot, yeah.
We can do.
Oh, we already talked about that. What's
The show I watch is called Connection on Peacock. I really recommend the show. It's on Peacock, which is NBC. It's only available online.
Oh,
It's a fake Zoom call, basically. So people are FaceTiming or Zooming and stuff like that, having conversations back and forth.
I thought you were talking about Peacock Lane.
Oh,
You know,
that's a sad thing to talk
that's a
about.
sad thing to talk
What's
about.
happening with that?
Peacock Lane, which is like Portland's Christmas street. It's really, really awesome. Like the whole street. If you live there, I've heard that you have to decorate. It's part of like some
HOA thing.
HOA thing. But they're not doing it this year because of COVID. So
Yep. Sad.
yeah,
So Montage is gone. Peacock Lane's closed.
it'll be back.
Montage is in a food cart now, but it's not the same. Not the dirty restaurant. You have to sit with strangers.
I didn't.
I never really did. We always brought our own crew, so
I did one or two times we sat next to people we didn't know, but that was cool. That's part of the charm of it all. And
now looking back, COVID, you can't do that at all.
their kitchen wasn't dirty. I worked there a little
You
bit.
did a stage. What's it called?
Stage. Yeah, I did a stage at.
What is that? Is it a stage or you did one stage?
One stage.
Okay, is it French or something?
It is. It means just to come in and see your cooking skills.
Like understudy for a minute?
Yeah, to see if you can work in their kitchen. I was offered a job, so it meant, yes, I could work in this amazing kitchen of this restaurant I like, or this kitchen of an amazing restaurant I like.
I ordered the vegan mac and cheese, and 2 times it came with chunks of fat back in it. I eat it in the dark, and then I go to work, eat the rest of it, and I was like, oh, look, there's freaking bacon chunks in this. Okay. So they were very nice, and they accommodated me, and they gave me like $50 of credit. So this is my favorite restaurant, and then they said they were closing. We already had this conversation, I'm sure. But I screamed from the other room. I was in a can, and he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Shit!" And it was like, "Montage is closed. I'm gonna need a minute."
It was sad.
Yeah. So we still have Dots. That's our other favorite
So I've done.
Portland divey bar place.
When I was working in food in Indianapolis, I never staged anywhere. It was never a requirement. 3 restaurants here it was. So
I think of a dad joke about stage, but I can't remember
You
anything
can't.
with it. It's like it's French. Can't rhyme. Can't rhyme with French.
but at that time Indianapolis didn't have like this really cutting edge food scene either. So they've got a food scene now.
I think we should go to our listener comments. Yes? We have,
Okay.
we have lots of them. We're going to catch up. So, hi, Rick Aubrey. Yes, we were boogieing down, and they're pumpkins from, those are vintage, right?
These are vintage, that's vintage, these are vintage, these aren't. These here come from,
Setup.
it's a setup. Shout out to Yellow Goat Vintage, which is in Red Fox Vintage in Woodstock, Southeast Woodstock. So I got those last year.
I bought some off Amazon, some wall pictures that look like the same ones we had in 2nd grade with like the scaredy cat and the
I love these. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I love this
dust collector.
this little what's it called?
Origami.
Paper mache? I
I
don't know.
don't know. Party favor?
I like to say paper mache because
Papier mache.
no, because it's in a line from one of my favorite political movies, which I'll be posting about in the next 10 days.
Stay tuned. So, let's see. Yes, Dan Alejandro loves Dots also, and so does Harry Gilbert. Yay! Yeah, watching the debates was pretty rough because one of the parties looked like he was having a meltdown. Try not to show it. And so Dan Alejandro asked, "What's the Santa situation this year for you? Are you doing a Santa gig this year?"
I am not doing in-person Santa gigs. We're just getting this rolling, but I'm going to do Cyber Santa in the Content Cabana. We're going to have it set up.
Trademark.
And so if you know anybody, and I guess we can do this anywhere, I do take Venmo, but we will be doing like this.
I'm gonna have a special phone number for it, so you can FaceTime. He'll be on. We're gonna figure out what Cameo is about. I guess that's celebrities do that, but we'll actually get figured out with that.
This
too.
way we can still have memories with children and Santa. We can make it special, make it personalized. One of my things I want to do is have the parents will work together, and the parents will sit a little gift behind the kids, and I'll say something about Santa's magic. Look behind you, and they'll have a gift from Santa. You know,
you want to eat milk and cookies at the same time?
I'd like to eat milk and cookies at the same time. Well, drink milk and eat cookies at the same time. I mean, cookies. Can't go wrong with cookies.
I already got the backdrop all figured out in the chair, so I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing with Santa this year. We're going to try to make it memorable for a lot of people, and kids still need to have these. If your children believe in Santa, they need to have these beliefs, and they need to have that's part of the spirit of Christmas. Our neighbor, by the way, Peter, does not believe in Santa.
How old is he?
He's 5, 6, something like that. He's in kindergarten or first
He's
grade
all
now.
excited, like I can give him a free Santa cameo. They're like, no,
He doesn't care. But Peter,
Luther's kind of getting onto it, but
Yeah. Peter's like crazy intelligent too, so that helps.
and talkative.
And very talkative.
He's super sweet. So let's see. Scrolling. Isn't John's from Australia, I think.
John. Oh yes.
Let's see. Alaska's doing great.
Alaska Airlines is doing great. The airline out to state.
Gotcha.
And go back. Rick Aubrey's posting.
Oh, that's a setup.
Yeah, the
We want to talk
picture
about
of Snoopy and Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and
Apple Plus bought them. Of course, you might have seen the scandal. It's escandaloso. But they bought the rights to all the Charlie Brown Christmases, so it's not gonna be not gonna be streaming live anymore. You have to watch it and be part of their service, which I think is okay, because if you liked it that much, you should have the DVD by now, right?
probably.
What do you think?
Probably so,
Are you
yeah.
offended that they bought it?
I have no.
If they buy Rankin Bass, they'll be like, whoa, what?
Well, honestly, I haven't watched it on TV. I don't think in years. I don't
Just
know.
a couple years ago, I think.
Did we?
We have the DVD, or we borrowed it from a friend.
I used to have the VHS.
Whoa, top loader. Melissa says, "Baby says hi," and she's always here for us. Thank you.
Yeah.
As are we.
Yeah,
But
too.
I'm also charging up everything, so next time I'll be ready. I felt embarrassed. I didn't have it charged. Hey, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Thanks for tuning in. Tell your other half we said hi.
That's
This is
good.
not on Facebook.
I was going to say the same thing.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy Mangles.
So let's see this. Oh yeah, Mattson. Yay.
Rick Aubrey in SeaTac. We stayed at a loft hotel. A
Aloft.
loft. It's part of the W chain.
There's one by Cascade Station too.
When I was in Indiana, I stayed at the Steve Alford All American Inn.
Oh, bland.
Well, yeah. It was nice. It was clean. Super friendly. Super friendly. For those of you who don't know who Steve Alford is, he's the current coach, I think, of Nevada. I think he's the basketball coach of University of Nevada.
Go Rebels.
I'm thinking that's it. He was at UCLA a couple years ago. He's been all over the place. He's from my hometown. He was Mr. Indiana or Mr. Basketball. He played for IU, played for the Olympics, gold medal. Great guy.
Did I tell you the guy from the Colts or the Pacers opened a gym in Grants Pass like forever ago?
You did.
Steve Spornak or something like that. He was like, "Who's famous in Indiana?" I'm like, that means nothing.
Oh, I can't remember.
So Donna says that a loft is dog friendly. Not our dogs right now because she's crazy. We don't know where she's at right now. She's probably chewing on another cell phone cord.
She's right here.
Oh, she's precious. She's an angel.
Her sleeping.
Her sleeping. So yeah, that place was dope. It was a really good rate. So when I went in the first room, they have a thing where you scan the QR code and it makes your phone remote control. I was very excited about this. Then I screwed up the TV and I had to move to another room. So, but they said it hasn't been occupied for like 2 days or something like that. So it's safe.
Rick Aubrey, I almost said the Shalimar is no reference to the band or the group.
They're like,
Second time
were they?
around.
Oh, were they in Breaking? Were they in Breaking too? No, they're my roller skate music, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Kevin, for tuning in. Goodwill, was it? At the restaurant. We got it.
No, Tiffany. Are we talking Tiffany Trump and the whole gay thing?
I have no idea.
Oh, she gave a speech somewhere.
Talking about 80s singers and then talking about
Oh, Tiffany.
Don't turn that road. Don't turn that. Oh, 90s catchphrase. Don't go there. Yeah, Donovan
People
says
are
hi.
so mean to her.
Hi, Donovan Luther.
Hi, Donovan.
Thanks for tuning in.
Luther.
They get to stay on Portland time, so they go to bed at what, midnight or something.
Midnight or so.
So your mom's just like exhausted, like, oh my
Well,
god.
she normally goes to bed at midnight, or late. That's why, I can see if she's on Facebook super late. I can call, and I know I'm not waking her up.
So we're getting some people that don't like Facebook anymore on YouTube. This is exciting. So multitasking. So he says Peacock Wing closing sucks.
It does suck.
So does not showing a Great Pumpkin. But we can close our eyes, make fireworks,
We can pretend.
or we can watch our show because that
We-
came out of COVID.
You could drive by our house and see some Great Pumpkin.
Pumpkins.
See some great vintage blow molds.
And you know where Jensen Lentz is? It's on the Facebooks. So Melissa, have you been to the food cart montage? I'm sure it's pretty good. Oh, Matt Wade says he knows about the Halloween pictures I'm talking about. He bought the same ones. Yeah, they're pretty kitschy. I love them. I was like, yay, good times. And they were super cheap.
Yeah, we have them.
So since we have a Santa face for Christmas that takes up the whole picture window, we should make a jack-o'-lantern the same scale.
Oh,
That should be like our thing.
okay.
Or we could move the sofa and put in a nativity scene with pumpkins for Halloween.
Well, I would love to do like a Frankenstein and a Mrs. or a Bride of Frankenstein, you know, Mary and Joseph, Chucky, you know, Three Wise Ghosts. Dracula could be an angel.
I saw a meme today that had a ghost with a sheet on it. Said, "Let's get sheet faced." Like, wah, wah, wah. Thanks, bro. Paper accordions.
That's it. Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, John. You're awesome. Clock says 3 o'clock. Is it backwards though?
Oh, the battery died. It
They
does.
keep on saying that. It drives people crazy. We just like the Starburst and it matches everything.
the clock in the bathroom's dead too. Oh, shit.
I'm sure we'll eventually buy a real one and have it set up with Wi-Fi because I'd figure out a way to make that happen. So
I'm Melissa Foster Crevison.
I'd get an alert saying that the battery died or something like that. Yes, Rick Aubrey has the. Oh,
Yes, UNLV. I was right. Yay.
so let's go Rebels.
Okay, we're right. Yay.
How do you keep finding crazy dogs? Well, it's being into Jack Russell Terriers is the first part. So when we got her, I don't know if everybody remembers the story, but in her picture, she looked like a big Jack Russell Terrier. So I was like, oh, awesome. So she's full-grown Jack Russell Terrier, and she gets there, and she's a puppy with a Jack Russell face, and like, maybe a Greyhound, maybe a
Maybe a
Basenji.
Whippet.
She's so skinny we can't tell.
Yeah.
So
So tonight was funny when I fed them. Dexter doesn't get as much because he's a little chubby. So he gets 1 scoop. She gets 3 scoops. And because Josh and I were in separate rooms, he would like go check on us, come back and eat. So Dexter would like walk by our bowl, grab 1 kibble, and walk away. And he just like, kept walking around in circles, grabbing a kibble, grabbing a
around in
kibble.
circles. So hey, Polygot, thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. We love the crazy dogs. And yes, man is watching. Love some blow molds and some pumpkins. It's a new thing for him. Was it last year you started?
No. This is our 5th year with blow molds.
As a movie. 5th year blow molds, lifetime special. And he's asking me at the store, which one should I buy? I'm like, they're all awesome. The Two-Face one was the coolest one. It's like our friends. That's the joke. My friends are awesome. It's not true. No,
I just
Debbie Gibson and Tiffany, not Trump related. Thank you.
okay, yeah. I got that after the fact. I was just like, never mind. Sorry. So I brought her up.
So someone's checking in on Jensen Lens right now. My watch is getting alerts. It's like someone's saying your business. Yes, Shannon, you can watch us later. We're all on YouTube now, so you can watch it on your smart TV. That's why I did it. So very excited about that. So we can have a party and like, oh look, we're gonna put a cocktail on. Wait, we're gonna put the show on, have a cocktail. So like put a cocktail on the Barbie or something. So what else we got here? Spooky Nativity.
Right?
Didn't there was an alien one that Mike and Jim did or something?
I don't remember.
So yeah, Matt says it's not backwards for them. Cool. Yes, Paul, I'm glad you could tune in. It's awesome. We're gonna not skip weeks ever again. I felt bad, like I let my public down.
So I think Chucky, because I don't know, Rosemary's Baby.
Angry Soul.
Mm.
What is that even?
It's a scary movie that had Mia Farrow in it and Clara from the Andy Griffith Show. She was some sort of devil worshiper or something. I don't remember it all. I saw it a long time ago.
What's that one with the that shabby chic thing you showed me today? You're on Blanche. You're in there.
Oh,
That's what I thought you were talking about.
I know this meme. It was like, what was it?
It was like a Brasilia, like a mid-century credenza, and someone. Yeah, we'll post it later. It's fun.
Yeah, I'll post it later. I don't know where my phone
He
got.
chuckled out loud.
I laughed out loud.
Whip it good. That's every time I say whip it, I have to say that every time. Every time I turn around. Oh, so our friends and the Home of the Lounging Bear are tuning in this time. I've never seen it before. It's
Oh.
around because they don't like Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, bruh.
Neighbors.
So Gerard says the house is awesome. Saw the Insta pics.
Oh, thanks, Gerard.
The ones that you took or the plans?
Oh, wait.
One?
The Halloween pictures or the house pictures? The ones you posted, I bet.
I didn't post on Instagram.
Oh,
Instagram to me is half of Facebook, so I don't use it.
Oh.
All of Facebook. Let's get that way a little bit. So you posted the house pictures?
No.
I made a couple.
Just the
I've
Halloween
been like
pictures.
holding off on the reveal because I want it to be all done and do the walkthrough like HGTV style. I'm gonna have the kids pull me on a skateboard, hold the phone up like this, and they'll pull me around the house. So I'll film it in 4K.
That sounds dangerous.
You said I couldn't skateboard in the house, and here you are.
Right? Mom always says, don't play ball in the house.
Exactly. So I guess we're coming to a close.
We are coming to a closer.
So thanks for tuning in. We'll have our content creator soon. Our content, we call it
Cabana.
Content Cabana. So we'll be able to stream instantly, and I'll have a little countdown clock, maybe like, hey, we're coming on 5 minutes, and count it down. So you can just wait and watch the clock move. Yeah, Liz, our neighbor, says it looks like MTV Cribs if we do it all live, like walk through the whole thing. Except for I found out that it was 50 Cent. Just kidding. 50 Cent or other people like that rent shit for those shows, and they'd be like, "Oh, look, hey, I have all these cars I have. Look at all the stuff I have." And they
It's
just
not
rent-
real?
And they rent. Oh, surprise! I rented this pool. No, that doesn't happen. So
No, all of our stuff is ours, and it's mostly from Goodwill.
and it's almost paid off. Yay!
So, shout outs?
Oh, sure. Until the lady sings.
Well, shout outs to David Beard. If you're watching, we hope that you're feeling much better. We are worried and concerned about you. Much love to you, our friend.
Sending good mana, good vibes.
Yep, he's in the hospital right now. Fingers crossed for a positive.
Not positive, that's a bad word.
Okay, fingers crossed for
a good outcome.
Yeah, a good outcome. There we go. Yes. Okay. Also, I want to give a shout out if you're in Indiana, East Central Indiana, check out.
Hopefully you're not.
Yeah, there are some good things. I had Jack's Donuts while I was there.
He brought me
I
to.
had Pizza King while I was there. I went to the Ice House and had a steak sandwich while I was there.
He brought me chocolates from Indiana.
That's what I was getting ready to shout out about.
And then he opened them and started eating it before. I'm like, "Are these for me?" Okay. He's like, "You should try this one." Oh. I was like, "Hey, thanks."
I bought a whole bunch for
That
you.
sounds like some stuff I would do too. Totally.
I'll get to the chocolates in a second. Let me go back to the Ice House. If you're in the area, get a steak sandwich, but also it's for sale,
You
people.
smoking there?
I don't think so anymore. But who knows? Indiana is kind of lax on some of the smoking in bars rules. But yeah, I think it would be a good investment for a community. Also, back to the chocolates. If you're in East Central Indiana, check out on US 40.
We got really country also. Down the interstate.
Down the interstate, yeah. Greenfield chocolates. They're just really, really amazing chocolates. I had their stuff before. The owner, Jane, is a friend of mine. She also sells J. Evelyn Confections. So it's based out of the same Candy Kitchen. I stopped by real quick to see her, just to pop in because I'd never been in her shop before, and I felt bad even though I've been to Indiana several times since she opened. But I've got a quick little tour of her Candy Kitchen. It's super awesome. Candy Kitchen.
It's like a cookbook. Candy Kitchen.
Well, there's this place in northern Indiana, in Goshen, Indiana, called the Olympia Candy Kitchen. Really cheap breakfast too, but fun fact. Anywho, J. Evelyn Confections in Greenfield. Check it out, people. It's really good stuff. Jane is just an amazing human being. So go support local. She is part of the Indiana Artisan. And okay, now shout out to
Liz because we did a instant barter for she gave me that awesome stretch Plinko thing. So she said Goodwill for life, and I agree. And Ted Boston says MTV Cribs. They did a tour of the Wu-Tang rap group, and they had like messy townhouses. It wasn't like anything fabulous. It was like, that's Wu-Tang for life. Hand sign.
Exactly.
Yes. He says off the interstate. What's it called? The Stevie Nicks Fajita House. I tried to find that on YouTube, but couldn't find it.
Oh,
If you could send me the link, that'd be awesome. 'cause I tried
Saturday Night Live years back. That was awesome.
It was super random. Ted has family in Goshen.
Really? I lived there for.
Are they Gauche?
No, they're Mennonite.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Mennonite. I actually have a friend that I met here in Oregon who is also from Goshen. Allie, hi. And
She worked at the Imperial?
no, we worked in New Seasons.
Oh.
And then an eye doctor of mine actually had relatives from Goshen. So
It all comes back to everyone wants to leave. Just kidding. So Gerard said he saw the Halloween pics on Insta.
oh, okay.
I'm calling it Insta because that's what the kids call it. We should be on Snappies too.
I don't like Snapchat.
Or TikTok. I joined TikTok because somebody famous hates it, and that's why I joined it. I posted like one video or something.
I like watching some of those quick recipes on TikTok.
So like Dominic says, look, you can make a milkshake with ice cubes and Oreo cookies and water. I'm like,
Not
that's
that
disgusting.
recipe. Yeah.
It's like gross.
Not the recipes that the kids want us to do. 3 times the amount of sugar you need in a lifetime. No, like real recipes by real chefs that make it fun and like just.
I thought it was all 15 seconds though. Is it?
Well, I don't know. This one guy, I watched a lot. I forget his name, but I really enjoyed watching. It's like a minute or so. Cool.
So
But they fast forward it too, you know.
it's the magic of television.
Yeah.
I
Are we done?
think so.
We're done.
I appreciate everyone tuning in, and we'll see you next week. And what's your catchphrase?
Wash your hands. Stay safe.
Thanks for tuning in.
Wear your mask. It's not hard, people.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Looks like a night, Facebook. Good night, Facebook land. And video it. Bye. Facebook's closed. Now it's YouTube.
Was it after party?
2 iPhones. Name drop. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Have a good night.